when you don't roll up the big rushing totals, even against a team that's obviously stacked against the run, does that irritate offensive linemen and running backs?
No, I mean, not really. I mean, they came into the game, with one mindset, that was stop the run, and that was fine. I mean, they're going to load the box and blitz almost every time. I mean, we'll throw the ball, and I mean, as a team, that's the position you want to be in, is to have options like that. So we're blessed to be able to have that option.
Was it a good thing to see Wilton air it out and be able to make those long throws?
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. Coach Harbaugh was actually talking about it the other day about how he hasn't had a quarterback be able to complete the deep post route in 5 or 6 years or something on a consistent basis. And, Wilt being able to complete those big passes this early on is a good sign for all of us. So we're really excited for him.
Can you recall a game where somebody decided to just load up on you all 4 quarters like that? Where it didn't seem to go away?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Does that feel unique at all?
Yeah, I mean, it was from the very first play we kind of knew what they were doing, especially just because of the way we ran the ball the first week. We knew, when we do that well against a team and run the ball that well, a team that come in and say we want to stop the run, and that's just the way it is, and that's what they try to do. So we just threw the ball through passes, so it was fine.
Do you like that, even though it's like maybe the third quarter, the score's out of reach, but you guys are still in there as a first unit, and they're still load the box? Did you like the challenge of being able to go 5 against 8, 5 against 9 sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, I think as an offensive line, it's nice to get those opportunities. Just even if we aren't that successful in the run, just getting the practice at that, getting the practice to see that many guys in the box, because eventually down the season, down the line, we might have to play a team that does it again to us in a dire situation, and we have to run the ball. So we got to be prepared. So
How old were you in 1994?
94, I was 1 year old.
Is it weird that a team is going to wear throwback jerseys to when you were 1?
Huh?
Is it weird that a team is going to wear throwback jerseys to when you were 1?
It is kind of weird. But it makes you feel old and very wise.
Did you see the depth chart that Colorado released this morning?
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing, especially Eric Cartman, the left tackle. I saw him, Stewie Griffin.
Not Vito Corleone?
Yeah, him too. Elmer Fudd, the best guys out there. We'll see how they do.
Who do you think is the most dangerous player that's on there?
I don't know. Stewie's an evil genius, so we will see what he has picked up his sleeve.
You told us before the season when we saw you that there was a lot more cohesion and you could see the difference that you've kind of shown that in the first couple of games. Do you feel that, especially with you and Mason and the 2 guys around you and Eric, you've really found something?
Yeah, I was just talking to the radio about it, but it's nice being able to play next to guys that you feel super comfortable with. Off the field, I'm really close with Eric. He's one of my best friends. Same thing with Mason. So it's a really cool thing that we can just play the game we love together with each other, and play the way we're playing, especially. So it's been really fun so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
You guys kind of dominated early last season too.
Yeah.
What's different about this that you're going to be able to sustain it more?
I don't know. That's a tricky question. I guess we just got to keep preparing the way we have been. I mean, it's paid off so far, and the results are, you've seen them. So we just got to keep producing.
What elements of this offense might have exceeded what you would have expected so far?
I think line-wise, I knew how well we were going to do. I kind of had questions going into about the skill guys, but those guys. Not talent level, but just we have so many shifts, we have so many motions, we have so many different formations that those guys have to memorize and learn and be able to shift and all that kind of stuff. And they've done a really nice job of memorizing everything and being able to execute it at a high level and just be cohesive about it. And those guys have been a big reason about why we've been so successful so far this season.
What have you thought about how Mason's been at center? Obviously, he's replacing a huge cog there.
I think Mason's doing about his best job as you can possibly imagine. I mean, Mason has been killing it. Mentally he's all there, and we've been working really well together. And Mason has a really high ceiling at center, I think. So.
I think on one of Khalid's touchdown runs, he had a little strong shove off of one of those UCF guys. Is he really that fiery? What is his personality?
Well, yeah. You can thank me first of all. I was the one who jacked him up, so he can do it. But that play really worked for us on Saturday. And that fire is something that I love about Mason, and everybody does.
How'd you jack him up?
Well, if you watch the film, I came out super low and I jacked his ass up.